our third week of our Little Gym at Home preschool class. So this is for kids ages 3 to 5. We're gonna start by singing our hello song. I hope you remember the words because I want you to sing along with me. If you've got something that shakes, you can grab a shaker, just clap your hands, or find anything you want to make some noise. Here we go. Oh, everyone, please shake your shakers and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, we come to gym for fun and we'll get you on the run. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? All right, great singing, everybody. Well, hello. Can you guys wave back to me? I miss you guys so much. My name is Teacher Danielle. Hope you didn't forget. What is your name? Oh, and who else is in the room with you? Is mom or dad or your brother, your sister, your dog? What are their names? Can you tell me too? I want to know who's with you. Oh, well, hello. Sounds like you've got a great group of people with you today. Today, our theme is called Counting and Colors. We're going to do some counting today and talking about colors. So, right now, what I want you to do is I want you to clap and count how old you are. So if you're 3 years old, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So do that right now. Clap how old you are. Everybody that's there, do it. No, I think I may have even heard you clapping. Good job, everybody. And then right now, I want you, can you tell me what color shirt you're wearing? What color is your shirt? Do you match anything that's in your room right now? Look and see if there's anything that matches. All right, before we get started and do lots of colors and counting and having lots of little gym fun at home, remember our rules. Rule number 1 is to always be safe. We want to be safe no matter where we are. Rule number 2, we're going to have lots and lots of fun. And rule number 3 is don't cook any tacos on the ceiling today. All right, can't wait to play with you guys today.
All right, everybody, we're gonna get ready to do our warm-up. Remember, make sure that you have a safe, open area that you can do this in, or you can even use a hallway to go back and forth. So make sure that you're following rule number 1 of being safe. So we're gonna do some counting, listening to the music. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
We're going to do some counting and moving today. First, let's count your limbs. That means arms and legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 arms and 2 legs. Now run in a safe path around your room or home. Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you're arranging. Like pennies in a row, you know, and if you ever need to know if the amount is ever changing, just count them all again. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you're arranging. Like pennies in a row, you know. Freeze! Can you and your parents count the number of windows in the room that you're in right now?
At the gym. How many do you have at home?
Are you done? Good. Now can you pretend to fly like a bird? Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you're arranging. Like pennies in a row, you know. Freeze! Now can you pretend to crawl like a bear? And if you ever need to know if the amount is ever changing, just count them all again. There you go. Fly like a bird again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crawl like a bear. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fly. Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you crawl. You're arranging like pennies in fly. Row, you know. Freeze. Now can you and your parents count the number of doors in the room that you're in now?
Go count them.
Did you do it? Great! Now, can you jump forward around the room? Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you're arranging. Like pennies in a row, you know. Freeze! Now can you jump backward around the room?
That's tricky.
Be careful, and if you ever need to know if the amount is ever changing, just count them all again, there you go. Now jump sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump forward. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Good jumping.
Counting counts when you're finding the amount that you're sideways. Dumb arranging like pennies in a row, you know. Freeze! Now, can you and your parent go to one side of the room? And when I say go, count how many steps it takes you to get from that side of the room all the way to the other side of the room. And when you're done, go back to the middle of the room and sit down. Are you ready to count your steps? Go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Did you count yours too? Your one might be bigger, might be smaller.
Did you do it? How many steps did it take for you to get from one side of the room to the other? Wow, great counting. We have one more thing to count, our fingers. Let's sing and count how many fingers we have on our cute little hands. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little fingers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little fingers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little fingers, 10 little fingers on our hands. Please get one big hug. Teachers, be ready to point to the numbers of...
All right, thanks for counting with me. Hope you had some. All right, everybody, I hope you're ready to do some counting. Parents, right now, your child's gonna be asked to make their bodies look like a whole bunch of different numbers. I have my numbers back here, 1 through 8. This will be a great brain workout for them and a great body workout for them as well. So we're working that brain boost and get moving. I'm gonna grab the music from Teacher Katie right here. Hold on. So as you move around, parents, I have numbers here, but if you want to write numbers on cards for them so they can see them, or if you have blocks or any cards of yourselves at home that you can use, feel free to bring those out too and just add a little extra element to this fun that we're gonna have.
on the wall, then demonstrate. We're going to do some Teachers, be ready to point to the numbers on the wall, then demonstrate how to make your body into the number shapes. Hey kids, do you see the number 1?
1, here it is.
Can you make your body into the shape of a number 1?
How can you make yourself look like a 1? Like this?
Can you lie down in the shape of number 1? Now, can you be a log rolling number 1? Go! Log roll number 1, log roll number 1, log roll number 1, log roll number 1.
See ya!
Have you ever been one? Have fun. Freeze! Let's clap and count to 2. Ready? 1, 2. Do you see the number 2?
Here's my number 2.
Do you think you can make your body into the shape of a number 2?
Yeah, 2. Maybe like this. 2.
Can you keep your body in the shape of number 2 and run? A running 2!
Running 2.
Give it a try.
2.
2, 2, running 2, 2, 2, running 2, 2, 2, running 2, running on my way.
Are you still in your 2? I am. Keep running.
Freeze! Let's stomp and count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now let's slap our bellies and count to 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see the numbers 3 and 4 on the wall?
Yeah.
Can you hold up 4 fingers on one hand and hold them on top of your head to look like the jiggly red thing on top of a rooster's head. It's called a comb. Now keep your 4 fingers there, and can you be a galloping rooster? Go!
Here we go. Can you make that rooster sound? Are you stepping and sliding? I've got my wiggly 4 on my head. I think I see yours too. Give it a wiggle.
Freeze! Let's whisper and count to 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's slap our knees and count to 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you see the numbers 5 and 6 on the wall? Now hold your arms up in the air, and using your arms, can you make the shape of the number 6?
I'm gonna make the number 6.
Can you keep your arms in the number 6 and be a jumping 6? Give it a try.
Jump, jump, jump.
Jumping in the pancake mix, jumping,
And you can jump out and in.
Never knew you could do tricks.
What about, can you jump in a circle?
Freeze! Do you remember how to be a galloping 4? Go!
What is that?
Freeze! Do you remember how to be a running number 2? Go! Freeze! Do you remember how to be a log rolling number 1? Go! Freeze! Let's take 7 tiptoe steps and count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, can you sit down and balance on your bottom and count to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you see the numbers 7 and 8 on the wall? Can you stand up and make your body into the shape of the number 8?
Number 8. How can you make yourself look like an 8? Let me see. Here's my 8.
Now listen to this. Whenever you hear the music, you run normally. But when the music stops, freeze and make your body into the shape of the number 8, and don't move and don't make a sound. Ready? Run!
Oh, great 8. Good job. They're listening.
Do you remember how to be a jumping number 6?
Yeah, 6.
Go! Freeze! Do you remember how to be a galloping 4? Go!
Fingers.
Freeze! Do you remember how to be a running number 2? Go! Freeze! Do you remember how to be a log rolling number 1? Go!
Be that rolling one. Here we go.
Freeze! Thank you for counting with me.
Great job counting, everybody.
All right, everybody, for our group activity today, we are going to use, I'm going to use bean bags. For at home, if you don't have bean bags, something you could substitute would be different color socks or any other object that would be kind of around the same size that would be appropriate for this. So let me grab my first bean bag here, and my first bean bag is red. Can you say red? Wonderful. Now, Can you try to find something else in your room that's red? I'll give you a minute. Go ahead. Find something else in your room. Mom or Dad can help you. And when you find it, just go ahead and touch it. All right, now we're going to take your object and let's put it on our head and have it balanced there. Adults, you can help your child out. For any non-walkers, they could be sitting down, or you can help them stand and they can just hold it in place. And for any walkers, they can get up and move around with the beanbag on their head. Now I'm going to put down my red beanbag, and now I'm going to move on to my yellow one. Can everybody say yellow? And now, just like before, I want you to go around the room and find something that is the same color, find something that's yellow, and go ahead and touch that object. I'll give you a minute. Did you find it? All right, so now we're gonna put our next object on the ground, and we're gonna stand on top. Do you feel that under your feet? Stand on top, and just stand on top. Again, for the non-walkers, you can go ahead and just hold them up there right in the torso. And now, we are gonna jump over our beanbag. For anybody that is not jumping yet, you can spot them right in the torso and lift them up and over. Or if they just step over, that's totally fine if they want to try it on their own and be independent. Here I go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, jump over. Let's do it one more time here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump over. All right, now I'm going to move on to my next color. Ooh, I got this color over here. Can everybody say blue? Go ahead around the room, find an object that is the same color, and go ahead and touch that object. And what we're going to do with this color is we are going to put it on top of some different body parts. We already did our head before, so let's not use that one. How about for this one, we can use maybe our arm and put it on top. Or maybe we could put it on our shoulder. Or maybe even on our tummy. On our tummy. All right, let me move on to my next color beanbag. And this one is green. Can everybody say green? Wonderful. And go around the room and find an object that is the same color. And it could be close too. You could find that and touch that object. And then we're gonna do a little song here with our green beanbag. It's called Tony Chestnut. And you're gonna touch the beanbag to the different body parts on your child here. So we're gonna start with our toes. Ready? It goes like this. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows, oh, Tony Chestnut knows I love you, 'cause that's what Tony knows. All right, let me go grab a different color. All right, this one is purple. Everybody go around the room and find something else that is purple and touch that object. All right, and now what we're gonna do with our purple beanbag is we're gonna play a little game of catch. So the easiest object to catch is one that is very close to them. Just do a little underhand throw. If you want your child to start with their pinkies together, you can kind of help them out and just get right up next to them. If they get the hang of it, you can increase the distance and you can throw it from a little bit farther away, playing that game of catch. And let me move on to our final color. Our final color is orange. Everybody go ahead around the room and find something else that's orange and touch that object. And what we're gonna do with orange is we're gonna hold this in some creative ways. I'll let you pick your own creative ways. I'm gonna show you a couple that you could try. Maybe tucking it from your chin to your chest. Maybe you could hold it under your armpit. Or maybe you can hold it behind your knee. Maybe you can hold it in between your knees. Or maybe, just maybe, you can hold it between your feet and you can go upside down. Hi. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that activity. And just in that little bit of time, we did a lot. We worked on balancing. We worked on improving perceptual skills by going on top of and over things. We became more aware of our body parts. There was cooperation as you were sharing that beanbag with each other. There was color recognition, and we had fun at the same time. Thank you.
All right, everybody, we're gonna get to play my favorite game after this video is over. You can play it with your family. So I'm going to teach you how to play this fun game. So this is called What Time Is It, Mr. Fox? And one of your family members, maybe your mom, can start being, or your dad, maybe Mrs. or Mr. Fox, and they're gonna hide behind something. Okay, maybe hide behind a chair, a couch, something. And you're gonna be the chicken. And the chicken, so you'll say, "What time is it, Mr. Fox?" And the fox might say something like, "It's time to take 4 giant steps forward." So you're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna say again, what do you say? "What time is it?" That's right. "What time is it, Mr. Fox?" And the fox might say, "Oh, I can't hear you. What do you say, Mr. Fox?" "Oh, he said to take 3 tiptoe steps forward. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to say it again. "What time is it, Mr. Fox?" And if the fox says it's midnight, you have to run back to where you started. And the fox might even try to catch you and tickle you. Okay, so after this video's over, feel free to have some fun with that, and then maybe you can be the fox, and your brother or sister or mom and dad, or maybe all of them, can be the chickens. Have some fun.
Thanks so much for playing with us today. Remember, our theme was colors and counting. You were such great movers today. You were such great listeners. We are gonna sing a song though that you can help me out with. It's called "This Old Man." We're gonna start by clapping our hands. Ready? This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So, this week, when you're at home, your pops for the week, what we want you to do, 2 things. One is we want you to go around the house and count different objects. So for example, maybe you can go to the table and count how many chairs you see. If you need some help, mom or dad can help you out. Or when you're eating your French fries today, maybe you can count how many French fries are on your plate. I have a feeling that number might get smaller and smaller. And don't forget, after this video is over, you have 2 things to do right away. One is to go play What Time Is It, Mr. And Mrs. Fox. And then your other thing to do is you want to make sure that you read your favorite book with mom or dad that has counting or colors in the book. And your second pops, besides counting things around the house, to do during the week is to play a game of catch with somebody in your family and see how many catches you can count in a row. And make sure you stay tuned and come join us for our next The Little Gym at Home. Hey, we can't leave without singing our goodbye song. Can you guys help me out? Ready? Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you